Test tomorrow will cover sections 12.2 through 12.4. It deals with finding the area and volumes of pyramids, cylinders, cones, and spheres. Today is April 30th, and we're reviewing. First thing is, let's make sure we get everything down. All the formulas that you need to make sure you know. And we're going to write them again because repetition is the key to remembering. Okay? So starting off with cylinders. There is a general formula for cylinders. A cylinder, does that fall into the category of a right prism, a pyramid, or a sphere?
It's a prism.
It's a prism because it has two bases. So we're going to start with the general formulas for a cylinder. The lateral area of a cylinder is the area of the sides around the thing, okay? And that's equal to our general formula, perimeter of the base times the height of the object. Now let's get specific. Yes, Parker?
Isn't it always 2 pi r?
We're going to get specific now. And there's a reason I'm showing you these general formulas, because tomorrow for your test, I will have your general formulas on the board to help you to remember, but you will have to get specific with them. A cylinder has a base that is a circle. So the specific formula is the circumference of a circle times the height. Yes, ma'am.
Did you pick up, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to call or something.
Maybe.
Yes.
We'll be like, stop time for real quick.
Come back, she's on the other side of the classroom.
She listening? Stay.
If the lateral area gives you the areas of the sides of your cylinder, then the total area includes the sides of the cylinder and what else?
And the bases.
The bases. And how many bases are there? Two. So the general formula for total area is your lateral area, which is the area of all the sides, plus the area of the base twice, because there are two bases. What is the specific formula for total area? Well, if your base is a circle, pi r squared.
Question.
Yes.
What's with 2 pi r h?
This is the general formula. This is the specific formula for a cylinder. I will provide this for you tomorrow. You have to be able to take it one step further in order to find specifically what is the lateral area.
Well, what's with pH?
Perimeter times height.
It's the regular.
This is the perimeter of a circle, because a cylinder has a base that is a circle.
Oh.
Okay? This formula applies to all prisms, whether the bases are squares, rectangles, triangles, trapezoids, parallelograms, rhombuses, whatever. Okay? Total area. And then finally the volume. The general formula that applies to all prisms is the area of the base times the height of the object. That's when you stand it on the base, how tall is it? The specific formula, its base is a circle, so it's the area of a circle times the height. Everybody make sure you have this down.
Yes, ma'am.
You are also going to be asked tomorrow to sketch a cylinder.
I can do it.
Okay, so we're going to practice sketching to make sure your cylinder looks a little bit like a cylinder.
This is gonna be.
Okay, and it's a test question. It's worth points.
Can you just draw 2 circles and then lines to each circle? You can't draw it.
Okay, can I erase?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So, do you have a stage?
I do. It's on my desk. When you're sketching a cylinder, we know that the base is a circle. Do not draw a perfect circle, because if you draw a perfect circle, you're looking straight down on top of it. How are you going to draw the bottom?
Oval.
Okay? So you want to draw an oval. Draw your sides shooting out from the oval, and then the base of the thing, is it going to be flat?
No.
Or is it also going to have some curve to it? It's also going to have some curve to it. This is a cylinder. If you're asked to identify the length or the radius and the height of the thing,
It looks fine.
here is your radius, here is your height. A question on the test tomorrow will be, sketch a cylinder with a radius of whatever and a height of whatever. Then the questions that follow will be, find the lateral area, find the total area,
There's only gonna be one.
and find the volume.
There's only gonna be one.
Yes,
And this isn't.
sketching a cylinder, okay? Any questions on cylinders?
I'm out.
How many dimensions do you need to know for these formulas?
2.
2 dimensions, the radius and the height. That's it. Okay, let's move on to pyramids and cones. There's a general formula for the lateral area, total area, and volume of both of these. Why does it apply to both of them? How are they similar to each other? They both have one base, and they both come up to a point at the top, okay? So the general formula for both of them is the same. I will provide that for you tomorrow. You will have to be able to get specific, okay? The general formula, lateral area. Does anybody remember what it is for pyramids or cones?
PO.
Close. 1/2 PL. What does the P stand for? Perimeter of what? Perimeter of the base. That's the distance around the base. It's not the area of the base, it's the distance around the sides. Okay? And what does L stand for? The slant height. Remember, in our pyramids, the regular height is perpendicular to the base. It's inside the pyramid or the cone. The slant height actually lies on the edge of the thing. Okay? Total area is equal to the area of the sides plus what?
1/2. No. AB.
Plus the area of the base, whatever that base may be. Tomorrow on your test, you will have a pyramid that has a square base. So you will have to be able to come up with a specific formula for a pyramid with a square base. And you will be dealing with cones, which have what? Circles as bases. All right, and volume.
Wait, the perimeter of a pyramid is just...
Add up the sides. The perimeter of a pyramid is simply to add up the sides of the base, the bottom.
Oh, it's a square, right?
Right. Okay? And the volume is equal to, what am I missing?
1/2.
1/3. 1/3 the area of the base times the height. These are the general formulas that apply to both pyramids and cones. I will provide these for you tomorrow.
All the formulas?
These general formulas, Austin. You will have to get specific, which is what we're about to do. Okay? Now, let's focus on the formula for pyramids. Tomorrow your pyramid will have a square as a base. So, a pyramid with a base that is a square . Your specific formula for lateral area is 1/2 the perimeter of a square. How do you find the perimeter of a square?
Add up all sides.
4S, thank you. Times the slant height.